It's been a long time since I made a video, but yeah, I'm sorry for like the 2 month thing. It's been really hard since Kyle Busch died, honestly. But I'll try to push out the video by like Monday or Sunday or Tuesday or sometime next week. I can't give out a day, but I gotta say like it's 75% done. I I'm 100% with you guys here. But I'm here to talk about the video and my expectations because honestly last time I made a expectation video but I scrapped it because I don't know, it was exactly when it was there. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But yeah, but I forgot to even say first. Before the video starts, like and subscribe, turn on the bell, keep yourself updated for future more content. And now let's begin with this video. So honestly, I heard cross-platform track, like tire buildup on the track or whatever it's called, dynamic change if I'm right, and DNFs. Honestly, I had DNFs on my expectations. I expected actual DNFs, and honestly, I'm really happy about that. I hope we can see actual DNFs, like not just engine, but like certain things like crashes, engines, like basically like that, or from my tire failures, if you consider that. I also did expect. I'm expecting better damage, a better damage model because honestly, the one that we have is just literally scratches and like some open tears. That's really it. And the open tears is literally just on the front bumper of like the ARCA car, truck car. I mean, a truck car. What am I talking about? Truck series, the O'Reilly, Xfinity, and then the Cup series. But yeah, I'm expecting better damage model. But honestly, I'm expecting more better wreckage, like wrecks. Like I don't want to see just a car spin out and it just be a one car wreck. I want to see actual like cars getting crashed, like more than two people crashing or more than one person. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be just the NASCAR Heat Mobile type of thing where one car just goes around and that's it. Heck, even Heat Mobile has better wrecks than NASCAR 25, but I'm not gonna give NASCAR 25 much bashing because I'll be real here. NASCAR 25 is the best game when it comes to building off of. Like this is a guy who's seen like game games like Fortnite, um, Call of Duty, Timefall, Minecraft. I mean, not really Minecraft, but like heck, even Pokemon. Like that's the best. Those are like I played a lot of those games, especially like Dragon Ball games, and I feel like me saying this, and especially God of War games, and me saying this, I feel like makes me feel more excited to play NASCAR 26 because it's not just a separate game. It's a build off of what NASCAR 25 was, but like it just improves every year. Just like NASCAR Heat. Just like NASCAR Heat Series and Technic Saga. If I'm saying that correctly, I forget. I forgive you. I mean, not forgive. I deeply apologize about that. But they were talking about like a dynamic crossplay. And honestly, I'm excited for crossplay because that's honestly really good. A really good thing to happen because every game should have crossplay. Not just oh, if you're on PlayStation, you only get to play with PlayStation players. Oh, you're on Xbox? You get to only play with Xbox players. Like, that type of thing. No, like, I don't think that's the direction to go nowadays in gaming genre, because gaming evolves every month at this point, not just every year. Every month, gaming feels like it evolves or just destroys itself. But honestly, I feel like with NASCAR gaming, we're just healing. We're just healing, because like the more sport games, the monstrosity of like NASCAR 21 Ignition. Oh my god, that was such a terrible, terrible game. It's sad to realize that that's probably the final game that Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, you know, I guess NASCAR rivals, but kind of sad how that's the final game that you get to play as Ryan Newman and um, Matt Mills. I'm not sure why I said Matt Mills. Like, I don't think you can play as Matt. No, 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 no. It's the final time you play as Matt Mills. It's the final time you play as Ryan Newman. It's the final time you play as oh, my brain is not functioning well right now. And it's the final time that you get to play as Brian Gaughan, and especially David Reagan. No, 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 he's in the game. He's in the game. Never mind. I'm not sure why I'm talking about NASCAR Ignition and Rivals. I mean, you can technically count as. I don't think you can technically count Rivals if you want. But enough of that. Let's get back to the main subject. I'm getting too distracted here. Well, what I'm expecting, what else I'm expecting is like weather changes and stuff like Forza has. I'm a big fan of that, and I hope we can see that. And I really want to see like caution replays. And what I want to take something from NASCAR 21 Ignition that I really loved about it. One of their features was you get to spectate through other drivers. I want to see that in the game. Like, oh my god, I want to see that. That was such a cool feature. Like, you can go from Kyle Busch, rest in peace, Kyle Busch, to Marshall Jr., to Christopher Bell, to Matt Benedetto, to Joey Logano, and to Bo Walls, William Byron. Or you can go from Kyle Busch, Chris Buescher, Kaz Grala, James Davison, Garrett Smithley, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Eric Romola, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Corey Alfred Streets LeJoke, Ryan Newman, etc. You know what I mean? Or Kurt Busch to Brad, to Austin Dillon, to Kevin Harvick, and to many other drivers. Like, that's what I think I want to see in the game. Like, you can look through other drivers' perspective when it comes to like crashing and stuff. One of my final expectations is, not gonna lie. Well, one of my final expectations is that I hope we have like, I don't know. Oh, what was I gonna think? Oh yeah, big crashes. I hope we have like big ones, just like NASCAR Heat 2 and Evolution did. But I'm pretty sure that was because AI lacked awarenesses, because like they just like went full throttle into a crash. But the other thing I want to see the most, another thing, the rest involves career mode. When you enter career mode, I want to see like I want to see what's that called? Silly season changes. And knowing that, I want to see like silly season changes, like Denny Hamlin retires, or Kyle Busch retires if he's in the game, and like other drivers like moving up and like moving down. So and then like another one that I really want to see is like there's an option where you can join a team, or you can just basically buy it, like own a team. Either create a team, or you get to buy a team. Like when it comes to team, like, okay, let's just use an example here. Let's say I start with trucks, okay, and let me say I can buy. Let's say there's like some teams selling their charters, and you can only choose one. So like you have to pay extra for your charter to be in there, and then you can have you can buy a one truck team or a two truck team at max. Um, Rarely four, but that's because that's if you buy it. So like say a three at max. Three at max. Let's say Spire Motorsports was selling their team, right? Let's just say Spire, right? Spire or Ream Bros, alright? Let's just say I bought out not Ream Bros. I like that team. Let's just say I bought out Spire, alright? The truck team. Spire, I can either be the new owner, or just basically I can rebrand it, or I just basically turn it to my own team. So let's just say Kyle Larson sucks motorsports. Okay, so obviously let's say the drivers in there, Connor Mosack, let's say another driver, not a cup driver. Let's say Stephen Parson. Yeah, we're using him. And then let's say I had like there's only two, and I bought one. I started off with one, and now I have three. The third driver, you can either hire, or hire a random one. Like whoever comes to who call you is the one that you get, or you can drive that one. You know what I mean? Then let's say I decide to wait to see who wants that ride. All right. Let's just say let's say Corey LaJoy wanted that ride. All right. He wanted a full-time ride, so he decides to give you a little call, like that type of NASCAR Heat career mode messages, like that type of thing. That's like the one, and it shows like a bar of like interest, like how interested he is in, like low as in like, okay, he dipped his toes in there in the water type of interest, or he put half his body in the pool type of interest, or when he's the bar is fully full. That means he's really interested in like joining your team. You know what I mean? And like when it comes to near end of season, you have to see if the drivers want to stay or not, depending if they like the ride that you have for them. And like you can do like many changes and like upgrade the equipment. Basically just basically like build up, like to become a really good team owner. And you can have like part-time, but for the full times, you have to have a requirement to have them by the end of the season. If not, you're gonna probably lose a guy, or you're gonna have to come up with a random driver, like let's say Haley Deegan or Chris Wright. Well, we all know we don't want Chris Wright on our team. Let's be real here. Unless if you're the Matt Truck team, but you know what I mean. Then for O'Reilly, let's say oh, I forget the teams. Let's say Joey Gase Racing and DGM or Sieg Racing, actually. So I would either, since they have three charters, they would reach maximum. Since Sieg has three charters and Joey Gase has two charters, Joey Gase Ace Motorsports, let's say I buy out that one, I'll end up with 3 if I end up getting a charter, a, a single charter before buying a team, or one where, or Sieg, you have 3 and yeah, you can have 4. But here's the thing. But here's another thing I want to see. I know this won't come in like NASCAR 26, but I hope for 27 as well. But this is more 27, but you know. But for like teams, buying teams and stuff, there should be one where, like, say if no teams would like be selling any charters, like that should be also a feature as well. But yeah, that's what I really think for career mode. And finally, one more thing I want for, honestly, one more thing what I want for the NASCAR game in total is I want to see Kyle Busch. I know, I think it might be obvious we might get him, but I hope we do I hope we do get him I hope we do get him, you know what I mean? I hope we get to play as him because he did do a amount of races already, and I feel like he deserves to be in the game. But I also respect why he shouldn't be in the game, because like his death, and I don't think no one will want to use someone who passed away as like profit and stuff. But I've never seen like Kyle Busch on the head of the game, only Larson. So I think that's a good move on their part, but I think it's already been decided on that. I still hate Larson on the design. That should have been like, honestly, that should have been in Hamlin, in my opinion, or like number of drivers, like Hamlin or Hamlin, Brad, and probably McDowell. I don't know. And that was the only Chevy driver that came to my mind. That's not Kyle Busch. So yeah, and that's my expectations and my overall review. I might call this my expectation/review video, because honestly I think that would be best. I know I'm forgetting about the San Diego, Chicagoland. I'm happy that Chicagoland's back. And there's in St. Peter's, but I think that's gonna wrap it up for me, because I don't want to make it a long video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and subscribe for more content. As of now, I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.